Hello everybody, welcome back to Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. It's been about 2 months since I've made a video. I've just been really busy with school and stuff. Joining me once again is a very special guest. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Azren, and that title does not exactly fill me with confidence.
Well, yeah, we're getting a little Honey, I Shrunk the Kids up in here today. I like how it said the size of the planet is deceiving. Because, it might just look like a regular planet, but... well, obviously, we're going to be shrunk down to minimal proportions.
Also, I always love when directions say, "Good luck?" ?
Yeah. So the gimmick of this level is, of course, you're shrunken down, so regular bugs and stuff are monstrous. And also, everything is almost impossible to kill. That thing that was just shooting lasers diagonally down, and that little black bug that just dropped down, cannot be killed
Because
at all.
Because that's good game design right there.
Oh, it's excellent. Also, there's bottomless pits everywhere, which I almost fell in, and just saved myself very nicely, actually. Not to brag, but it was kind of a nice save.
Master jetpacker there.
So, and there's no Martians to fight in this this level, unlike all the other ones. But instead, there's these ant-like enemies that you'll see here in a second. Which, like all the other levels, it takes one more shot than the prior level to kill them. So these actually take 7 hits to kill from the main gun. And there's one right there that I just kind of walked by.
And those little black things look like a pain in the ass there.
They are, especially in one of the later levels where there's a very, very short corridor that you have to jump over to. So you pretty much just take a hit and run by.
Taking damage to save time and progress. Yeah.
Indeed. So this level is annoying. It's the most annoying of the 3 on this planet because it's very, very tall and has a giant partition right in the middle with only one way to get to the other side. So you pretty much just have to go up and down the level hoping that you find the way to progress.
And apparently leaves have ice physics now.
Yeah, you slide around like crazy on these leaves. More so the longer ones than the shorter ones. But if you try to change your direction when you land, Daffy will just kind of fall on his butt and slide a little bit.
He just likes it, that's all.
It probably feels nice. But yeah, so like I said, this is the most annoying of these 3. I had to practice this level a bunch of times before I actually recorded the video. And what's funny, I actually had the video recorded like months ago. I just, like I said, got busy with stuff, so... But hey, here I am today.
And as long as you're here, that's the important part, right? I hate spiders.
I like spiders. I think they're really interesting. Now, I wouldn't want to get near like a really poisonous one, but yeah, sure, I like them. They're interesting.
Oh, they're interesting. I just hate them.
And here I decided to freeze these guys, but then just decided, why not kill them?
Yeah, it's good for cash.
Yeah, pick up some dosh and then you just fall on another one. That's another problem with these levels, especially you'll see in, I think, levels 2 and 3. You have to make a lot of semi-blind jumps, and most of which you'll just end up landing right on an enemy and taking damage.
And for some reason, this guy looks like a hippo.
He does. I think this is supposed to be some kind of soldier ant or something, but really, honestly, with ants, I think most of the males are just kind of drones that don't really do anything. Or worker ants, I think they're called.
The only males actually exist only to mate, and literally nothing else. They die afterwards.
Well, just like that guy did.
Yeah.
Alright, so level 2 is a lot more straightforward, like I've said. And I love these guys, these little ants sitting in this little Gatling gun seat. You just get behind them and shoot them, and they'll never turn around or see you or anything.
Well, it's a relief after some of the other stuff. I was certain that water was going to kill you when you jumped in it there.
The first time I played this, I did too. But I figured there's water in other levels. I'm probably fine.
And I want to reiterate on the horrifying screams when you kill things, because it's really, really creepy.
That's honestly, now, like, that I've played the game and stuff, that's probably one of my favorite parts of the game, just because it's so odd. And see, there's an example of making a blind jump and landing right on an enemy.
I gotta say, the floating leaves... I'm used to moving platforms, but leaves just must be one hell of an updraft, I guess.
It's kind of like one of those games that people always talk about being one of the worst games ever. Wizard of Oz for the Super Nintendo had a couple levels where you had to jump on leaves, and it was actually a lot worse than this.
So much for that fuel.
Yeah, I figured I'd pretty much just try to skip as much of the level as I could at this point. So the music for this level is pretty much par for the course for this game. It's not really good or not incredibly bad either. Just a little repetitive.
Kind of makes me think of one of the levels from Sonic 2. I'm not sure which. It might have been the casino zone or something.
You know, I was actually kind of thinking in one of the parts, I actually think of Pianta Village from Mario Sunshine. Alright, anyway, we've come to the second boss, which is this dragonfly-looking thing, which is very easy. You just shoot it a couple times and it will die.
And his head fucking explodes! Dear God!
And then his body follows. Actually, you can be hit by his body after you kill him. So if you're low on health, watch out for that, because you could actually die after killing the boss.
One of the more depressing ways to die, yeah.
Right? That's just terrible. So here's the third level. It's pretty similar to the second level. It's just probably a little more vertical than the second level, but pretty much the same idea. And I really hate those laser things. And these black bugs.
It looks like you might be able to jump over them if you're like some platforming master or something, but...
Or if you had actual jet fuel.
Yeah, that'd probably help.
You could just boost over them, but hey, I didn't. So, I love that little caterpillar that just explodes for no reason.
Yeah. Jihad caterpillar.
I guess so. Man, I just get hit by everything on these levels. Fortunately, just like all the other levels, there's a lot of health pickups.
Yeah, it's weird, the conflict and difficulty, and...
I hate this part.
Yeah, there's a blind jump.
When you jump, the leaf that you have to land on goes off screen, which is a pain. I died a bunch of times in practice runs of that. I think I actually game overed on that the first time I played through.
It took me forever to realize these things were ants instead of some weird, like, shrunk female Martian or something. I don't know, it just looked really weird.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be ants. I mean, who knows, really? Alright, now I have to make a sick jump with the gun boost. Can I do it?
Yes.
Hey, I did it. And now I'm immediately gonna die, which is probably for the best because there's a boss up here. But honestly, I thought I was safe standing there. But unfortunately, I was not.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
And then I get hit anyway with full health, which is nice. Here's the boss of this stage, which is pretty much, you know, the spider that just crawls around up top. You cannot hit him with the bomb gun because it doesn't go that high up. And I'm actually going to showcase something I have not yet done in this Let's Play, and it's the nutty attack. You might notice the N's at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Those stand for nutty.
Certainly was nutty.
It's basically just a full screen attack that kills anything on screen, I guess, barring a boss. And you can buy them at the start of each level if you want, but I find they're kind of useless. So we get another showdown with Marvin, who looks like a giant because he shrunk us down.
Marvin of the Colossus.
This is a pretty easy boss. You just stand underneath the the shrink ray, and fire bombs up at it. And just like that, it's over.
That was one short fight. Wow.
It was. It wasn't as short as the Ice Planet one, but it was still really short. And once again, as always, something happens to the planet.
Not at all what I expected.
The Denzians are terrified at the giant duck hugging the planet. Anyway, that's it for this video. I guess tune in next time, hopefully not 2 months from now, when I take the fight to Marvin himself and go to Mars. Thanks for watching.